and welcome. In an evaluation, the understanding of the rubric and score of an instrument is essential. This tutorial video will help explain in more detail the rubric and score used in the evaluation instrument for evaluating education services officers' competency, potential, and achievements. The instrument used to evaluate all education service officers is known as the Unified Evaluation for Education Service Officer, or Pbppp. At the end of this video, you will be able to understand the rubric in the instrument based on the description used when evaluating the competency and potential of the evaluated officer, and understand how scores are awarded based on the rubric in the evaluation of competency and potential of the evaluated officer. Drafting the Pbppp instruments. The Pbppp instrument was designed on the following principles and processes. The Pbppp instrument is made up of several structures. The first structure is the component. The second structure is the dimension, which describes the construct for evaluation. The third structure is element. The element is variable for a dimension, specifically of a construct. And the fourth structure is aspect, which is the breakdown of the items to be evaluated in an element. Pbppp instrument components. Within the Pbppp instrument structure, there are three components, namely generic, functional, and achievements or outcome. Let's look at the generic component first. There are three dimensions in the generic component, which are professionalism, additional tasks, and involvement. For each element, there are aspects which details the items to be evaluated in an element, such as the professional dimension with a weightage of 20%, which includes professional values 6%, personality 4%, potential 4%, and intelligence and knowledge 6%. The additional task dimension with a weightage of 10% includes external relations 4% and side assignments 6%. And finally, the involvement dimension, which includes contribution with a weightage of 10% of the total score. The next component is the functional component. There is only one dimension within the functional component, which is the professional skills dimension with a weightage of 60% of the total score. Education service officers are grouped into 5 job-based group categories, which are teaching and learning, or management and teaching and learning category, or management and administration category, or facilitator and coaches. Weightage refers to the emphasis given for a dimension, element, and aspect within the same component. The total for all weightage from professional to skills dimension is 100%. The evaluation weightage for different groups of categories is consistent with the roles and responsibilities undertaken. The generic component has a weightage of 40% and the functional component has a weightage of 60% for a total of 100%. However, the total weightage for both components in the instrument is 90%. The achievement component has a 10% weightage. A total of 100% is achieved when the percentages of generic, functional, and achievements component are added together. For more information regarding achievement components, please refer to the tutorial for achievement components or the achievement manual. Rating level. Each aspect is evaluated using a rating level. The rating level scores are from 1 to 4 for each evaluated aspect. For example, to understand scoring using a rating level, let's look at the professional practices aspect rating level. The professional practices aspect uses a 4-level rating. The 4 levels are: a 1 score is a rating level which shows the evaluated officer is at a weak level. A 2 score is a rating level which shows the evaluated officer is at an average level. A 3 score is a rating level which shows the evaluated officer is at a good level. A score of 4 is a rating level which shows the evaluated officer is at an excellent level. Each aspect that is evaluated will be given a 1 score based on a rating level. The score given for each aspect will be recorded in the evaluation form. These are samples of evaluation forms from the PDP group. The evaluation form for each job group may be downloaded from the e-Prestasi module in SMG. We have arrived at the end of the tutorial video for the rubric and score instrument. Thank you and have a nice day.